Barcelona come into this game having taken all 3 points in their opener. Just what was needed to get the campaign off to the smooth start they wanted. Their boss has been keen to point out in his press conference that they must remain focused, and that focus is something they should be able to keep because the position is clear. Perform now as they did first up, and they would be in the frame for pole position in this group.
Blue and burgundy wherever you look, hymns ringing loud and proud. This is what it is to be in the Camp Nou.
Barcelona had the perfect... That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Florenzi. And it's Draxler.
Got a shot away! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Massive leap!
Hoists it forward. Jordi Alba. Foot in. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Loses his balance and loses the ball. And it's Messi. Di Maria.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Kurzawa tries to locate someone up front. Messi. Neymar. Kurzawa. That's a brilliant interception. Sergio Rico gets it away. And it's Dembele. Out to the left it goes. It's Dembele! Fence has got rid of that. Neymar. It's a loose ball. Good clearance and very necessary. It's a throw. Berratti tries to stroke it through. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, the ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Neymar. And he has been fouled there. Pjanic. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Messi tries...
Messi! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Di Maria. Paredes with the crossfield ball. Dembele. Messi. Jordi Alba. Just the keeper to beat. Strike. Hits one. Goal! Barcelona! And that really is so impressive.
Jordi Alba showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of flip the finish? Not him.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Neymar switches it towards the other side. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Gets away from his opponent.
Chance to go in for goal!
Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Marquinhos gets it away. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Just brushed off the ball there. And it's Florenzi. Dembele. Oh, good interception. Let's put a stop to that. It's a throw. Messi gets the better of his man. Oh, shooting chance!
They've scored! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Barcelona get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Paris Saint-Germain have it back and they can go again. Messi. Done very well to intervene. Di Maria. Mbappe. Now it's Draxler. Attempts to play it through. Whipped in. There's the whistle for half-time. Threw it back on the first 45 minutes.
Barcelona just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0. And we are already promptly back underway. And now the breakaway. Kurzawa. Paredes. It's Dembele! He's got away with one there.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
It's Dembele. Right through the middle. Goes for goal! Oh,
Denied brilliantly.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Kazawa is there to heave it away. Jordi Alba gets it back. Draxler. Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. Longley. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Mbappe! Paris Saint-Germain ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Marquinhos drives it forward. And it's Florenzi. Looks to thread it through. It's a goal kick. Dembele looks to dink one in. That's put paid to a promising move. Kimpembe. Get a throw in. Paris Saint-Germain are making a change now. Kimpembe. Florenzi plays it over to the other flank. He's had a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Neymar really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Neymar goes short. Time to deliver. Florenzi. And here's Di Maria. Verratti battles to win it back. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Kuzawa. Marco Verratti. And it's played forward. And it's Neymar. Dinks one in. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Neymar tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
He's played him through. Messi. What a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
In he flies! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
He had a choice of trying to volley that or get his head to it, and I'm pleased to say he took the right option. That's a great goal.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Paris Saint-Germain getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Kimpembe goes looking. Dembele, real chance! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And here's Griezmann. Florenzi. Forward it goes. Neymar. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Coutinho brings the ball forward. Back to the keeper and tries something new. The message is clear. None shall pass. Bernat, looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Now a chance to break. Dembele hits that long. And out to safety.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
He's picked him out. Going through. Verratti does well there, alert. Pablo Sarabia tries to get it forward quickly. That has sent him sprawling. Messi plays a clever pass. Pablo Sarabia. Good ball. Messi has it out wide and in space. Ball is over the line. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Messi being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he could feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Bernat. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Chip through. He gets past his man. Jordi Alba drives it forward. Mbappe. He's on. Mbappe! And that may well be that. That is that. Barcelona were irresistible here. Dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result. A comfortable win. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
What I most admire about this outfit is the cohesion and the willingness to work hard as a unit and getting behind the ball. Doing the ugly stuff, that's what gets you clean sheets and wins.
Barcelona emerging for this crucial group game here. The tournament still in its relative infancy, but it is already developing into quite a spectacle, and that, of course, is what you expect from this, the greatest of all the tournaments. It has been terrific stuff so far, so let us hope that the trend continues here and now.
Old Trafford has a pop, and the ball's come out.
Turns and goes back. And here's...
Has a hit!
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Griezmann just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
Bruno Fernandes. Shaw. Van de Beek. Lindelof. Plays it out to the flank. Wan-Bissaka looks to dink one in. Now it's Griezmann. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Hoists it forward. Griezmann could move up a gear here. Maguire gets it back. Greenwood, more than happy to take the muscular approach. Has he picked him out? Maguire gets good distance on it.
Manchester United have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Lindelof goes back to base. Keeper's got good distance on that. Done very well to intervene. And it's Griezmann. De Gea sends that a long way. Well positioned to make that interception. Pjanic. Maguire. Still goalless at the moment. Van de Beek. Gets wrestled off the ball. And the weighted pass. Tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Jordi Alba. Messi. Roberto. It's a brilliant interception. Clears it out of harm's way. And here's Griezmann.
Has a hit! Goal! Barcelona!
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Barcelona draw first blood here.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Wan-Bissaka switches it towards the other side. Van der Beek just brushed off the ball there. Jordi Alba tries to stroke it through. Maguire is there, and he can get that clear.
And Messi!
Wan-Bissaka. Good challenge, he just stood firm. That has put a stop to that. And here's Messi. Messi, it's come through.
Tries a shot!
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Griezmann certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Lindelof tries to clear. Griezmann. Now it's Griezmann. Wan-Bissaka. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Forward it goes. Pogba drives it forward. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Rashford. Maguire. Barcelona are leading with half-time drawing close. Greenwood. And it's played forward. And he's there to cut it out. Good clearance and very necessary. Pjanic plays it forward. Well, they could break here. He's picked him out. Jordi Alba does well to read it and intercepts. Brings it forward. He's hits one! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Van der Beek is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he's just entered.
And the first half is done. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Longley. Pjanic. And it's Griezmann. Griezmann! Jordi Alba chooses to go back.
Has a goal! They've done it! And with that goal comes comfort.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Shaw. Messi. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Van der Beek. Shaw. That's a decent ball. Well read, he sorted that out. Longley.
What a good way to assert your authority for this second period. They were prepared to commit numbers forward into attacking positions, and the risk has been deservedly rewarded.
A real chance to break. Messi, now it's Messi.
Shot a goal! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Barcelona take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And that's sprayed out wide. Lindelof is there and he can get that clear. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Roberto. And that's been won straight back. Pjanic. It is a corner. Lindelof gets it away. That'll be a throw.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play.
Had a shot! It's a hit, the save was firm.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Van der Beek goes long. Floated through. Ter Stegen will lay claim to that. And it's Messi.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Griezmann, Messi, and Messi! Goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Barcelona are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Barcelona totally rampant here. Oh, good interception. Pogba. Lindelof. Rashford. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, now that he scored, this defence is on high alert whenever he goes anywhere near the ball.
Pjanic. Pjanic! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
Messi to take it as usual. In with a header! And he steered it beyond the post. And it's Messi. It's got through to him. And he's on his way! Big chance! They've scored! And again, they pile on the misery.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
And that has put paid to that. Dembele. Messi. Can he find a finish now? He's gone for it! Oh, almost a sixth!
Barcelona were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Out towards the flank. Played back in. Oh, he's been flattened there. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Roberto battles to win it back. Messi. Lovely feet. He's had a go! Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Pogba played out to the right. Good ball.
Manchester United with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Mata. Pogba. He's come loose. Pjanic gets it back. He's through. Face to face. And the shot! Oh, what a goal! A finish right from the top draw. Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
Maguire. Shaw. Roberto floats one over. Shaw. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. The defence can get it clear. And time is up. Barcelona have won big and in style. Everything went for them. Their poor opponents left chasing shadows. A scintillating performance. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
Rồi cũng sẽ quay trở lại.
So, on the face of it, things look simple. If they want to make the knockout stages, this is all or nothing. 3 points needed, and should they fail to collect those points, they will be going home and staying there.
It's Griezmann! And it's a goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
What a clean hit. No one gets in the way of that.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such a plumb.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Well, look, you've got to start your qualification process at some stage, Peter, and that goal is takeoff for them.
Bruno Fernandes, well weighted. Martial,
And the finish! Sticks it away! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And he's away. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And here's Coutinho. Roberto gets on the end of it. De Gea gets it upfield. Right through the middle. Jordi Alba. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Wan-Bissaka can hoist it clear. Bruno Fernandes.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Van der Beek. That's great strength on the ball. It's a loose ball. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Messi tries to stroke it through. Alex Telles. Wan-Bissaka. Jordi Alba battles to win it back. Jordi Alba is charging up on the overlap. Gorgeous control there. Turns and goes back. Maguire with the clearance. And it's Messi. And here's Messi, goes for goal! Alex Telles. Pogba. Rashford. Hoists it forward. Pogba does well to read it and intercepts. Van der Beek tries to get it forward quickly. He gets past it, going for goal! A potential goal of the season contender.
If only.
Oh, that's an excellent try, and once he picked it up, he headed forward with real intent.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Now it's Messi. Alex Tellez gets it away. Breaks on here.
Good ball.
Jordi Alba cuts it out. Pjanic. Messi. Griezmann, who has made his impact already.
Good challenge, he just stood firm.
And it's Coutinho.
Now can he finish?
Maguire with the clearance. Bruno Fernandes. Throw. That'll be a throw. Just brushed off the ball there. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Roberto, cut out in the nick of time. Alex Tellez. Griezmann. The referee's awarded a free kick. Pogba. A win here so important to their ambitions. Going through. Now it's Messi. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Alex Tellez. And it's Alex Tellez.
Deftly done.
Nicely worked. Away from immediate danger. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
That is going to be the final action of the first half. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Just 45 minutes from now, we will know who goes through from this group.
Barcelona playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Maguire drives it forward. Van der Beek. Look at the defender bombing forward.
Up for the header! What a wonderful goal!
Well, that's what the top players do. The ability to seize the initiative at crucial times in the game. And now this second half has a completely different outlook.
Oh, the cross was inch perfect, and the header unearned.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Bruno Fernandes positions himself well and cuts it out. Pjanic. Now it's Messi. He's played him through.
Has a hit! It's in!
classic here, and I'm not going to guess what's going to happen next, but that is great togetherness and resolve. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Griezmann is being picked on here.
Yeah, and the fact that he's registered, Peter, simply encourages more attention of a closer nature.
Maguire. Pogba. Bruno Fernandes tries to switch the play and help's available out wide. Rashford. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Ter Stegen catches it safely.
We're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Maguire. Pogba. And it's played forward. Oh, good interception. And it's Jordi Alba. Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno Fernandes simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
Whipped in. Messi, who does have an assist to his name. Roberto. Who saw this coming? It's turned into a real fight. Has a pop! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Time for a change in personnel. Pogba goes looking. Cavani. Forward it goes. Pogba. Battles to win it back. It's a promising ball. Now it's Griezmann. He's got away. Hits one! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that really is so impressive.
Griezmann showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. An irresistible force today.
Manchester United can make their change now with a break in play. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Maguire. Bruno Fernandes plays it forward. And it's Roberto. Messi. It's on a Dembele! It's a goal! And surely now the result's beyond doubt.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Cavani. Juan Mata. Rashford. Dembele. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Maguire drives it forward. Gets the better of his man. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
He's going after it. Griezmann. Dembele. Shapes to shoot! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here. That was a given. It always was.
And teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Cavani. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And here's Mata. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Bruno Fernandes! Griezmann. Pjanic. Griezmann. Messi. And Messi! Oh, the keeper's equal to it. Barcelona get it back again. Messi. It is a corner. Tries to get it clear. Roberto. Cavani. And the referee brings it to a close. Oh, just see the thrill amongst the players. They have made it into the knockout stage. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, that is one big weight off your shoulders now. Progress that was well warranted if you consider the performances to this point. And I think with the pressure off, they can already start their preparations for the next step, which puts them in great position.
So, whilst one of these sides has sailed through already, there is still plenty at stake for the other. The only mission left is for them to wrap up what remains of this group stage, preferably in style, and a win here against their immediate rivals would go some way towards achieving that. The difference in mood between the two camps then really could not be much more profound. On the one hand, utter comfort and confidence, even coziness. On the other hand, uncertainty and urgency are the preeminent words. The Camp Nou once again decorated in the colours of Barcelona. This is what greets the players every time. As you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Of course.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Davis. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Gets the better of his man. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Messi. Cleared without complication. Barcelona get it back again. Defender's on the back foot. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Kimmich. Still goalless. Now it's Gnabry. Sane. Foot in. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Schüller. Hoists it high. Now it's Gnabry. Gnabry. And a header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Müller certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Roberto. Plays it out to the wing. Forward it goes. Jordi Alba has been caught there, it's a foul. There's another opportunity from a set piece they have here. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. It's broken loose. And it's Pjanic. Shot, he's had a goal! And he has been fouled there.
Peter, the keeper knows that even if his wall is perfect, it doesn't serve as any guarantee here.
Pjanic! Oh, he's hit the bar! And that has been clubbed away, and it's been taken straight back. Messi, out to the right. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's a loose ball. Roberto plays it forward. Cleared away. Piqué cuts it out. Kimmich. Davis. Kimmich. Hernandez. Davis. And it's Sané. He gets past his man. Oh, good interception. Messi. Roberto. Hernandez gets rid without sophistication. Bayern Munich have it back and they can go again. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Now it's Sané. Beautifully done. And it's Davis. Finds himself eased off the ball. And now the breakaway. Well played, he saw that coming. Hernandez. Sané. Now it's Sané. Gets away from his opponents. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. And it's Messi. Messi gets it out to the wing. Roberto. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. Messi with the opportunity to showcase his dead ball craft. Defending of the desperate variety. Keeps everyone guessing. Goes for goal! Pavard can get it clear. Lewandowski. Messi. And the ball's come out! Oh, real danger here! Neuer gets it away. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
There's a long ball. Alaba. Schüller. Kimmich. Davis tries to get it forward quickly. That has put a stop to that. Messi plays it out to the flank, back into the middle, and he heaves it forward. Messi! Good clearance and very necessary. Just off target.
Messi weighed up the options and picked the wrong one.
Chooses to go back, plays it back. Davis. Across the field it goes. Alaba. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Griezmann. Messi. Kimmich. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's Pjanic.
Shula.
Davis. Davis with the crossfield ball. Oh, he's made sure that that won't get through. Gnabry won't get the better of his opposite number. And here's Griezmann. Messi goes for goal!
They've scored! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Barcelona break the deadlock.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Müller tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Roberto Coutinho. Get that clear. He's managed to get that all wrong. Douglas Costa. Piqué gets it back. And it's Messi. He hits it!
Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Griezmann played out to the right. Roberto was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Shula.
And it's Müller. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski!
Bayern Munich are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Done very well to intervene. Müller. Douglas Costa. Davis has it in a wide position, so what next? Davis. Into Müller with a shot! That's offside, yes it is.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Now it's Dembele. And it's Messi. Griezmann cut out in the nick of time.
Barcelona are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Hoists it forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Hit long and direct.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Hernandez gets good distance on it. Coutinho. And here's Dembele.
Barcelona can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
And there goes the final whistle. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal.
Yeah, it was a fairly stern...
So, whilst one of these sides has sailed through already, there is still plenty at stake for the other. The only mission left is for them to wrap up what remains of this group stage, preferably in style, and a win here against their immediate rivals would go some way towards achieving that. The difference in mood between the two camps then really could not be much more profound. On the one hand, utter comfort and confidence, even coziness. On the other hand, uncertainty and urgency are the preeminent words. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Philippe Coutinho. Now it's Griezmann. And he's straight offside. Keylor Navas sends that a long way. And it's Neymar. Messi.
Paris Saint-Germain have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Florenzi switches it towards the other side. Messi looks to clip it forward. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's Jordi Alba. Griezmann. He's had a go! Marco Verratti. He's got away. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. It's always going to be the keepers. Messi. He's through the middle. Griezmann. Good challenge. He just stood firm. Hoists it forward. Jordi Alba. Cleared without complication. Messi. Maria. Well, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Danilo Pereira. Still goalless at the moment. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Kurzawa. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Florenzi goes looking, just brushed off the ball there.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Keeper sends it forward. That's one way to annoy his teammates. Across the field it goes. Marquinhos. Kurzawa. Neymar. Di Maria. Forward it goes. Florenzi. Jordi Alba tries to get it forward quickly, and it's Coutinho. Well weighted, and the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's a real shame, Peter, because it was beautifully worked. Took the defence out of the picture, but he'll be in no hurry to watch the replay.
Danilo Pereira. Neymar, decent looking ball. Mbappe, he's left his man, and he's cut it out. And it's played forward, and it's Coutinho. Marquinhos finds himself eased off the ball. And now they can launch a counter. And here's Messi.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Mbappe. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now it's Draxler. Kurzawa. Paris Saint-Germain have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. They've played it short, and it's Kurzawa. There's the whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No score in the first half, who's ready to go for it now? Marquinhos gets into the right position to intercept. Danilo Pereira. Florenzi. Kimpembe. Florenzi goes looking. Jordi Alba. Griezmann.
He's played him through. Tries a shot! He's delivered all right!
And that has only enhanced his already huge reputation. They were obviously hoping for an early second-half boost, but there are a few who can truly make it happen, and this is a very welcome tonic now. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So we have our breakthrough.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Keylor Navas gets it away. Florenzi.
It's always a good time to register and lay down an early marker in the second half. They clearly had exactly that in mind and have gone about their business with absolutely the right commitment.
Now the counter.
Oh, well defended, that had to be done. It's gone a long way up and away.
Draxler. Oh, real chance to break. It's Danilo Pereira. This has gone, that's foul.
Neymar!
Now it's Griezmann. Now it's Messi. Messi with a long pass. Defending of the desperate variety. Will be a throw-in. Long play. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And that has been clubbed away. Florenzi. Florenzi drives it forward. Mbappe. And once more they can't get through.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Griezmann! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Marco Verratti. Barcelona have made a great start to the second half, and it's 1-0.
He's there to receive. Hits one!
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And here's Neymar. Dembele. Gets away from his opponent.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
whiff it away. Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast. Barcelona are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Marco Verratti. Di Maria.
Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Paris Saint-Germain are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Looking to force, has a goal!
Barcelona are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Dembele, it's Dembele! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort. Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Barcelona just have to run down the clock.
Barcelona probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Marquinhos gets it back. Pjanic. And here's Dembele. Kurzawa.
And time is up.
Barcelona, hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle. How would you summarise what... Well, hello and welcome to everybody who's tuning in from around the world. I'm sure that you can sense a very different feeling in atmosphere and ambience around the ground, certainly by comparison with what we've seen before in this year's competition. Gone now are second chances, points and tables.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
And he just whacks it away.
That intervention was very necessary.
Needed a better pass there. Messi. Griezmann. Roberto. And it's played forward. Dendoncker. Semedo gets it forward. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Tries to get it forward quickly. And here's Raul. Deftly done. Adama Traore. He's made sure that that won't get through. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Real chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Plays it out wide. Adama Traore. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Battles to win it back. Forward it goes. He's had that put on a plate. Messi. Brought forward. What does he try from here?
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but...
Griezmann!
That's a cracking strike, and it may have stung the palms of the keeper.
Pedro Neto plays it forward. Plays it out to the wing. He's got away. Pedro Neto with the delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Piqué drives it forward. Griezmann. Roberto. Cut out in the nick of time. Throw it. Ruben Neves. It's being played forward. Plays it out to the flank. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. Tries lifting it over. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Pjanic tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
It's a loose ball. Done very well to intervene. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Pjanic. Messi has a pop! Now a chance to break. And it's Raul. Out to the left it goes. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is... Oh, real danger here! Could be a chance here. Played out to the right. Oh, really good feet from him.
It's Griezmann! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Pedro Neto. Dendoncker. Roberto. And we hit half-time.
Both sides have drawn blanks. Have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means.
And we are up to the break.
Barcelona really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps.
He's had a shot! Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Pedro Neto loses his balance and loses the ball. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Messi. Oh, that's nice. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Keeper's got good distance on that. Ruben Neves gets it back. And it's Adama Traore. Hoists it forward. Now it's Griezmann. Raul. He goes for goal!
No mistake! First blood drawn.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. It's going to be a double change then. Wolverhampton get themselves into the lead.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Well read, he sorted that out. Adama Traore. Out to the right. And it's got through. Adama Traore. He's left his man.
Tries a shot! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
And that is about as cool as they come. He picks his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Wolverhampton get themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Dendoncker. Semedo tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Adama Traore. Piqué does well there, alert. Dembele. Messi.
And he's shown him a clean pair of heels.
Ruben Neves demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten.
Messi! And he's there to hoof it away.
Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Well, he's obviously been identified as a menace, and they're dealing with him accordingly. I think we can expect more of the same.
Pedro Neto. Oh, what a... goes for goal!
Looking back on that, it was some save, and potentially a big moment for the keeper and his team.
Pjanic. And it's Griezmann.
Timely intervention. Clears it out of harm's way.
And there's a long ball. Pedro Neto.
Drives it towards the front.
Jimenez.
Gets flagged offside.
And it's played forward. And here's Dembele.
And he's there to cut it out.
Adama Traore.
Tries to locate someone up front.
Dembele.
Let down by a lack of accuracy.
And here's Griezmann. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Looking to break out here. Nelson Semedo. Jordi Alba gets away from his opponents.
It's a brilliant interception.
Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Just 5 minutes left. And it's Griezmann. Griezmann.
Decent enough try.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
And here's Messi.
Good clearance and very necessary.
And here's Messi. And that's been won straight back.
Yeah.
Jordi Alba.
Oh, shooting chance!
Cleared without complication.
A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it was just some wayward passing that let the opposition in then, and I have to say, a very lucky escape. You lose it there, you expect to be punished.
Managed to get it away. And that's that. Barcelona will have to turn it round at home. Maybe sum up what we've witnessed, Jim.